Decided to do a little late in the day adventure. I want to take you guys along. This is an old abandoned orchard in Pepperell, Massachusetts. And it was a pretty successful orchard at one time, but now all of the trees have been left to go feral. And a pretty massive habitat for quite a few birds, and an amazing place to forage. So, perfect spot to play some music. On my way up to the hill to play, I encountered a pretty large patch of wild carrot, or Daucus carota. And the young leaves, when it's still in a lower rosette form in the first year, are very, very tasty. They have a very strong carrot smell. And the flowers of wild carrot are edible. And an excellent way to identify them, and not mistake them for poison hemlock, is this purple to black flower in the center of this cluster. And wild carrot as well has a hairy stem, and it does not have the purple splotching that a poison hemlock has. And I've seen very few poison hemlocks in my many, many years of foraging. And once I get past the flowering phase, it turns into this bird's nest. And these seeds can be used as a spice and as seasoning. I make a tincture out of it, actually. And I've worked with a few people who were having menstrual issues, and this helps to regulate the menses. And it was also traditionally used as a contraceptive, and there's quite a bit of evidence online about the efficacy of this, so I'd recommend doing further reading. But very, very interesting plant, edible and medicinal, and very, very safe. It's still a bit early to be harvesting this, but this is solidago, or goldenrod. And all the myths about this causing allergies are absolutely incorrect. The pollen cannot fit into our histamine receptors and cannot cause an allergic response. And actually the leaves are an antihistamine, as well as ragweed, which is the true allergen. The leaves contain an antihistamine. Oftentimes when you see a plant that causes a physiological effect within itself or within the area around it, is the antidote to that ailment or that issue. And I use this as a tea. It has kind of a licorice anise sort of taste. And when made into a salve with olive oil, this works miraculously to decrease inflammation. I knew someone who was suffering from edema in their hands, and after applying this within 20 minutes, the swelling, which was almost a doubled up hand, decreased by about 80%, and they were able to move their hand again. So, spectacular stuff. Excellent as a salve. It's pretty amazing to me how much St. John's wort is all over this area. St. John's wort's Latin name is Hypericum perforatum, and it's popularly known as an antidepressant. However, it makes an excellent sunscreen when extracted in olive oil or sunflower oil, particularly olive oil, and it's used to relax the smooth muscles and to help with the realignment and pain management when there's a strain or an injury. So all in all, a pretty successful and musical day of foraging. Hope you guys enjoyed, and remember to rewild your soul.